What are the numbers behind being good at wrestling? A lot of athletes train but don't know exactly what it takes to be top tier. Did some research and I found some studies that measured variables that correlated with wrestling success. One study found that the V02 Max for males was between 37 and 67, and the V02 Max for females was between 39 and 52. Elite male wrestlers have a V02 Max between 50.4 and 62.4 V02 Max. V02 max is the amount of volume of oxygen your body uses while exercising as hard as you can. It's a common tool to understand your fitness level. Knowing your V02 max can help you train for sports, track your fitness improvement, and improve your heart health. I also searched what is the average lift numbers and run times for college wrestlers. And this one person said, when I was wrestling D1, my fastest run was 5:08 mile. Heaviest lift I can remember was power cleaning 185 for 3 reps, I think. Wasn't strong on the weights relative to my team, but was the second fastest on distance runs. I wrestled 157. Wrestled D2 at 174. Throw career was cut short. My best mile time was 5:15, bench 295, squat 350, deadlift 505, power clean 225. I'm a state qualifier 157 and made sure I can bench my own body weight at least 15 times. 157 so I could do 165 and made sure I could deadlift twice my body weight 315, 15 times as well. My fastest record run time was a solid 5:59. This person wrote, I wrestled D1, ran a 5:30 mile, benched 315, wrestled 133 and 141. Was top tier in strength though. I inputted these numbers into a handy dandy app that I created. And in bench, it appears most of the wrestlers amounted to about 1.8 or 1.6 times their body weight. In squat, they did about 2.5 times their body weight. And in the mile time, they all kind of ran around a 5:30 minute mile. The Wingate test was used in one study to measure upper body power and aerobic capacity, and it has a high correlation with wrestling success. The study also found additionally 70% of the influence in change body mass predicated success in wrestling. Researchers suggest that Wingate power is a strong determinant of wrestler success and that lean body mass may contribute to the wrestling success as well. Probably the best study I found was on the U.S. Freestyle Team in preparation for the 1997 World Championships. The athletes were tested on 6 physiological parameters: upper body muscular power and endurance, done with a rope climb 5.6 meters. Their body composition, body fat percentage was tested. The lower body muscular power was tested through a vertical jump. Their upper body and aerobic capacity was tested through a 5-stage modified Wingate protocol. Their peak aerobic power, peak VO2, was tested using the treadmill or cycle ergometer. And their lower back hamstring flexibility was tested with a sit and reach. Their blood lactate was measured, taken 2 minutes after the Wingate and peak VO2 tests. The results are as follows. Their body fat percentage was 7.6 plus or minus 3.4. Their vertical jump was 60 plus or minus 10. The rope climb was 9.3 seconds plus or minus 4.4. The flexibility in centimeters was 3.8 plus or minus 5.8. The mean peak VO2 max and heart rate results from the treadmill test were 54.6 plus or minus 2. The mean peak VO2 and heart rate results from the cycle ergometer test were 41.2 plus or minus 6.1. For the Wingate test, the peak power averaged 6.3, 4.7, 3.8, 3.5, and 3.5. Fatigue indices for efforts 1 through 5 were 35.0, 33.2, 30.9, 29.4, and 31.6% respectively. These results may provide a profile of elite freestyle wrestlers that can be used as training targets for developing athletes. The results may also provide information for training and tactical emphasis. One other thing I want to emphasize is back strength. Reportedly, Kel Sanderson could do 30 to 40 pull-ups in a row. 70 elite Iranian junior wrestlers averaged about 31 pull-ups. And Jordan Burroughs easily reps 7 pull-ups with a 40 to 60 pound chain on his back.